Hi, Bob Freeman here with MarineMax in Naples, Florida. I'm here today to show you the 2018 Boston Whaler 350 Realm, brand new model. It's the 60th anniversary edition, and they just come out with it this year, and it is one of our hottest selling boats, and you're about to see why. It's in the new tectonic silver paint, and it's just gorgeous, real sharp, real rich looking. You've got the dive door on this side, and I'll also show it to you from the inside as well. You've got the stainless steel insert on the rub rail, and you have the deep V hull with a very large flare coming out, so it's meant to take the big water very safely and for a nice easy ride. You can see the hardtop from down below as well, and it's a big hardtop. It covers most of the cockpit area and can be completely enclosed. And then as we move back down to the back of the boat, it's got the auto trim tabs, which with self-leveling, which really is nice when you're, especially when you're coming out of the hole, and it really takes a lot of the work of leveling the boat out for you. Underwater lights, and then it's powered by the Mercury Verado triple 350s with the joystick operation. And it's just a fantastic power for this boat. It's a fast boat, and it'll get up and go and get you where you want to go in a hurry if you want it. So let's hop up on board and see the rest. Here we're up on board the Realm, and let's start at the back of the boat. You've got a really large, comfortable bench seat in the back, so if you're out just cruising around and going to the beach and going to lunch or dinner or whatever it may be, going to the sunset, really nice, comfortable seat here. And if you decide you want to throw the rod over the back, it just conveniently folds away. Now you've got a nice leaning post here. You've got your rod holder set up here, and then your live well, very conveniently located in the back of the boat. So it's set up for comfort and fish as well. And then the dive door is it's set up for two things. If you are fishing and you're going to bring the boat, the fish on board, a lot of times when you bring them up over the gunnel, this is where the fish is totally out of the water. When you're trying to bring them in, this is where you lose a lot, because all the weight's on the line and the hook. Now this way, you're about that far from the water line, so the fish is still half in. You can just drag him across. I open up the well over here, I slide him in, and I take the hook off from inside the well. He's not flip-flopping around the deck. It's much easier to do, and it's much neater and cleaner to do that as well. And then if you're using it as a dive door, we have the ladder, and it just hooks on real easy. So it just unclips, about 3 bungee straps there, and it's just 2 hooks. It just sets in and pushes in. It takes you about 10 seconds to do it. And large ladder for getting on and off the boat. And they also added a grab bar, so when you're coming in, instead of trying to grab parts of the boat to pull yourself in, you've got a real stable, secure rail to pull yourself on the boat. So really nice feature. Love this option. And then back on this side, rear facing seating, very unusual. It's 2 adults, very comfortable on it. It's got a footrest right here to keep your feet from, because it is high, so it's got the footrest that you can put out. And then this is a very unique deal here. Extremely large ice well, so as far as bags of ice, you could put anything you're going to need to keep chilled. It's insulated, and it's also self-draining, and just a really nice feature. And then once you've got it all loaded up with everything that you want, when you're accessing it, you can access it in through here. So nicely done the way they set this up here. So as far as if you want to cook out, we've got the grill. You've got the Kenyan grill. It's a fantastic grill. Now you got a little tray to put your food and everything that you're grilling right here, which is nice and convenient. And then below it, we've got the refrigerator with the ice box on top, and you can keep a bag of ice up there as well. So let's move around up the sure shade. I want to forget this in the back. This is recessed into the large hardtop, and you'll notice it goes from all the way from the port side all the way to the starboard side. It covers the whole area. It's not just the middle of the boat. It's the whole from one side to the other. And then the sure shade will actually extend over and completely go over the seating area back here, so you can have everybody in the whole cockpit area here all sitting in the shade if you want. So nice feature. You got some LED lights up there as well, so lights up this very nicely. So here we are in the helm area, and it's a really nice setup. What they've done is they've got the two. You got the captain's seat, and then you got the rear seat, which I showed you is rear facing. But when you're underway, you just do this, and now it's forward facing. So two very comfortable seats under the hardtop, so you're protected from the sun, you're protected from the weather. You do have a footrest a teak footrest that'll come up, so because it's a high seat, so that'll place to put your feet. And it also has a table, and I'll get to the table a little bit more in a second. Just to finish up on this area over here with your drink holders, we do have a prep sink here, so it's kind of like a little galley area is what it is, and with drawers and storage for everything you need underneath. So you got 3 good drawers for storage. And then when if you're just sitting anchored out or whatever, you're going to just take this, and this will spin around, and this will come all the way around this way, and then these two will be opposing each other. And then when I put the table up, you've got 4 people very, very comfortable. Table right here, drinks, cocktails, little appetizers, and they have their own footrest as well. So really nice. These 2 seats really do dual purposes, and they did a really nice job on it. So I just take this, spin this back around, and now we're in the helm area here. So we do have it's an ice down cooler up for the captain, so when the captain's driving the boat, he can keep his own beverages in here. Ice down, self-draining, so very handy for the captain. Got your AC vents here. You got 2 more drawers down here, so we've got 5 drawers in the helm area right here. This seat is a powered seat, so I have controls here, so it's powered back and forth. We do have a helm, the platform for standing, which I use myself because it brings me up. It keeps my eye level right in the middle of the windshield, which gives me perfect visibility. The visibility on the boat is just fantastic. So to the helm, we've got all your rockers up here, eye level for me, and it's just they're lit up as well. You've got your 2 touchscreen Marines. The big screens, they're recessed, so the aesthetics of it is just beautiful. And then we've got the Fusion remote control, your auto trim, and that'll automatically trim the boat as it starts to lean one way or the other, and up and down, the bow up and down. It automatically does that for you, which is really nice. We've got the digital throttle and shift. What this does for you is once you get out of the slip, I hit the 1 lever right there, and then this goes all. I put this down so I know I'm only using the 1 lever, and I control all 3 motors with just this lever here, and it keeps the RPMs perfectly synced all the time, and it's better for the engines that way, and it's also better for me. I'm not having to try to adjust the RPMs all the time, so the engine sync on it is a really nice feature. Now here's the joystick. Fantastic feature on the boat. It does 3 things very, very well. You've got full control of the boat with this here. Even by going this, by going this way, I can go sideways into a lay along, and then when you're all done, you can go sideways right back out. You can spin it, you can turn it. I can 100% control the boat right from this here. Makes docking much, much easier. Second feature is the auto heading. So when I have this on, I have a little boat that has a line that comes out here, and I can, if I'm going to Key West, I just go to the outside marker. The line is, I line the line up, the marker up, and I just hit the auto heading, and it'll take me directly to that GPS wise, and I'll get there 20 to 25 minutes faster because I'm going in an exact straight line, and I'll burn less fuel also. So really nice feature there. And lastly, you've got the Skyhook. So if I'm going into a restaurant for dinner and I've got a slip assignment for a port side tie, all I do is I move off to the side a little bit, I hit the Skyhook, and it locks me in position within about a 10-foot radius, and I can take my time. I can go around, I can put my lines all out, I can put my fenders, and just, you know, not be running around, not coming back and rearranging the boat and getting it back into position because it's moved. Nice safe feature there as well. So I do have the AC on the helm, which is nice, and you can enclose this area in here and have the AC working up here. You've got AC vents up here. It's not going to keep it perfectly cool, but it's going to definitely bring the temperature down and make it more comfortable for you. Let's go down into the cabin. Okay, set up very, very comfortably. If you just want to hang out, we do have air conditioning down here. We've got a big vent up in here, so it pumps out really good air for you. And we've got the seating, very comfortable seating in here. It's set up as a couch. You can lounge a little bit. You can lounge and watch the TV here if you want to take a nap. It does have a filler here as well. And you've got, here's all your extra canvas, all your surround canvas, all your sunshade curtains, which I'll show you up in a little bit. So it's loaded up with a full canvas package. And then on this side over here, you've got the opposing seating. You've got the porthole up there that actually can open up and get some fresh air down here if you don't want the AC on. You've got the TV, so really nice, comfy down below area. You could sleep here if you wanted to. You've got a skylight up there that'll gives you extra daylight. Like, I don't even have the interior lights on in here, and we still have plenty of daylight in here just coming down through the skylight. And lastly, we've got a very nice head. So you've got a teak seat that'll actually fold down here. This seat will fold down, so you can when you're showering, you can sit. You can change your clothes. You've got the handheld shower as well, which is a really nice feature. And you do have the vacuum flush head as well. But you've got we call it a dry head. You're completely, it's not a combination. All right, let's move up to the bow. You've got the handrails going all the way along, the chrome-plated handrails. So, up here, fantastic riding area. When you're at the bow of the boat, the engines in the back of the boat, they're very quiet, so the noise level is very, very minimal up here. So it's very quiet, very peaceful. You've got armrests that come down, so you can put 3 adults very comfortably here, and then it lounges nicely here. And you can also, we've got a table underneath here which comes automatically up. It's a teak table. It's beautiful, and we've got it into the lounger mode right now. But if you want to sit out here and eat and have drinks, whatever, take the sun pad off. It automatically comes up, and now you've got opposing seating both ways, this way and this way. Great sound system on this boat, remote control for that as well. Speakers everywhere up here, drink holders. And then up here, again, we've got the recessed cleats. If you're not using them, down they go. They're not in the way. They're not a trip hazard. They're not going to catch a fishing line. And then your anchor is recessed. So out of the way, aesthetically it looks much nicer. You got the remote control to run the windlass right here, and I can also run it from the switch at the helm also. So I've got two control stations with a freshwater wash down here. And you'll notice up here, it's a great standing area. So if you actually wanted to stand up in the bow of the boat, if you did want to throw a line off the bow, no trip hazards up here, all non-skid. It's very, very comfortable as far as and safe as far as standing up here to fish. So finish up on the hardtop. We've got the open array. So you've got the Ray Marino HD color, which is top of the line. As far as radar goes, you've got a spotlight up there. And as you can see, again, the windshield with the vent up there gives you the fresh air when you're moving. The boat is absolutely beautiful. I haven't even been able to get to all the features that are on here, but it's pretty much got everything you're going to need. So if you've got any questions, you'd like to see the boat, or like to maybe possibly set up a sea trial, my name is Bob Freeman. Please give me a call at 603-213-1194.